Welcome everybody to this next episode of Straight Out the Group Chat. This is Christian over here. We've got Adam in the middle, and we've got Chris on the side.
Scream if you want to go faster.
Scream! I do that with Ivy in the bath, you know.
Do you?
I grab her hand when we've pulled the plug out, and just fucking launch her down the bath. and then I go, scream if you want to go faster, and she goes, ah! And I fucking go, whoosh!
Is that what we're doing after this?
I'm glad you said down the bath and not down the stairs.
So that's all good fun. Welcome back, people. Just to let you know, we're going to do a little bit about golf. There's quite a bit going on in the golf world, despite it being January. So we're going to talk a little bit about golf. I've got some golf questions which are more related to you guys as well in that first part.
Nice.
And then come back for the second part where we're going to be dragging some conversations from straight out of the group chat.
Oh, no.
And we're going to guess who said what. All right, guys. So, yeah. Golf, there's quite a bit going on in golf, and I don't know if you boys have had a chance to sort of pick up on any of this.
I've seen bits of it.
I'm just going to read out a few things there. I just want to get your thoughts on it. So, LIV have signed a TV deal in the UK with BT Sport. So, from next season, you'll start to see LIV Golf
on YouTube then.
On channel, which is much better in my opinion.
Was it on ITV? It was on ITVX last season, wasn't it?
Was it? As like a stream.
Yeah.
But this is its first sort of TV network deal. Brooks Koepka left LIV and then signed for the PGA Tour.
I saw that.
So he's back on the PGA Tour. The PGA Tour created something called the returning player policy. Yeah. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second.
Interesting.
So these returning player policy was for people who want to come back from the LIV Tour. It's a very short window where you can come back.
And it's only for people
who've won a major in the last 2 years. Yeah. So effectively it's only really targeted at Cam Smith, John Rahm, Brooks Koepka, and Bryson DeChambeau.
And are they all going to do it?
Well, so far Brooks has. Yeah. No news from the other three at the moment.
There's talk of Rahm being interested.
Yeah, interesting.
But we'll come to that, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then I noticed today Thomas Dietrich has gone the other way and signed for LIV today. Yeah. And then also, which is why I want to get your thoughts on LIV, because I'm getting the impression that this is a dying brand.
It's dying on its ass, mate.
Because they've started to change the names of teams and rebrand teams and relaunch teams with
Are they still paying megabucks though for you to come across?
Probably not as much.
I don't think them deals exist anymore, mate. I don't think they're dishing out 100 million signing on bonuses and stuff. The only other two from that returning player policy, which you might want to chat, is you'll get paid if you play well. You'll get paid your winnings for that week, but you will not get paid any bonus related tour money, so such as they get the click rate bonuses and stuff. So you don't get any of that for 2 years since you're back on tour, and you also have to make a $5 million donation to a charity as well to come back on tour.
Wow!
So interested to know your thoughts on the whole. Are we going to see basically if them four names go, LIV dies?
I don't think Bryson will go.
You don't?
No. And I think
because he spearheads that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he's Mr.
LIV.
Well.
He is Mr. LIV Golf. So John Rahm, I get it. He could come back. Cam Smith has died on his arse.
Yeah,
and I don't think he's a relevant name anymore. He's not one of those guys where you think he's going to win a major. He's not been in contention in a major for God knows how long. Probably
I would argue that's why he would go back. So Brooks falling off latter part of his career. Cam Smith died since he's gone to LIV. That's a reason to go back. But John Rahm was winning $40 million a season on LIV.
Exactly. Well,
why would he go back?
Yeah,
playing half the schedule.
Well, Brooks went back because apparently, was he homesick or didn't want to travel and just wanted to stay in and around America?
Yeah,
fair enough. I get that, but maybe Rahm feels the same. And the quality, when you see Brooks Koepka going, and you see they're bringing in Thomas Dietrich instead, and you're thinking, okay, he adds nothing to LIV Golf.
Apparently, LIV also tried because LIV decided where the money is really is in Asia, not in America. Yeah. So they tried to attract some of your top Asian players like
and
Matsuyama, stuff like that. They haven't managed to get anyone.
No.
So which
says they rebranded. Is it Korean whatever it is now instead of
Kevin Na's leaving LIV as well.
Okay.
I know, but he's Asian and he draws a crowd.
No, exactly. Yeah. But then you look at it and you think, what do LIV Golf actually offer now? What do they provide? Because they're now going to 4 days.
Yeah.
So instead of 3, they're going to 4 days. and they've changed the format in regards to how the tournaments run. So, what are they doing that is so different apart from it's a team event? Nothing.
Yeah, we've been to a few live events, haven't we? We've talked about it. We never liked the model. We've talked about it's like watching a fucking England play friendly.
Yeah.
Like it's a shit model.
It's too casual.
Yeah. And obviously now their model last couple of years is not to hand out huge bonuses to top players on the PGA Tour because no more PGA Tour players want to go.
No.
And I'll be interested to know because John Rahm got the biggest sign-on deal in history. He got $350 million just to sign on.
That's mad.
If he left, I wonder if there's anything in the contract where he would have to give 100 of that back.
But Brooks has had to give some back, hasn't he?
Has he really?
Yeah. So if he left within his contract, he had to give a percentage of his contract back.
Yeah.
To live. But even still, he's probably bagged what 400 million quid.
Oh yeah.
Since he's been on live.
Yeah. He don't care.
No.
So like coming back to the PGA Tour and them, obviously the PGA Tour players are saying they've had all that money to go and now they want to come back.
Yeah.
This $5 million check to a charity is a drop in the ocean.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's fuck all.
Do you know what I equate it to? So, from a wrestling standpoint, when AEW came into it, and they're about 5 years old and going into their 6th year, it's like an old timer going from WWE to AEW and then thinking, don't really want to do this no more. I'll go back because that's where the money is. That's where the viewers watch. That's where the notoriety is in the competitions. That's where the prestige is. That's exactly what Brooks Koepka's done. He's gone. He's taken the money. He's had a relaxed schedule for a bit. He's thought, this isn't really getting any better. It's not really changing.
But I've got life-changing money in my bank account.
I've got life-changing money. I don't need to think about anything. I'll just go back.
I would. That's what I'd do. I do think that if Cam Smith goes back to the PGA Tour, all that happens is when Bryson and John Rahm renegotiate their deals with LIV, their stock goes up massively because they know that whole brand is basically leveraged on them two people.
But if Cam Smith goes back, it's dead on its arse in Australia as well.
Yeah, I know.
Because Leishman's all right.
All right, yeah.
Who are the other two?
I don't know, but you're right. They've already done the Australian LIV event this season, haven't they?
Yeah.
It just doesn't draw any significant viewing figures, does it? That's the problem.
If anything, right, what they'd maybe be best off doing is getting older players, so like the Champions Tour on the PGA, and almost doing a Champions Tour event, but based around LIV Golf. So fuck the team event off because that doesn't matter. That's just a branding way to try and make money, right? But get some elder players, and you think, do it over 3 days instead. Don't give them as much money, but let people around the world see these players before it's too late.
It's an exhibition tour.
Of course it is.
And that's
so
what it is.
Get them on there. Let Tiger Woods drive around in a fucking buggy.
So my question is I'll come to you first, Christian. Is LIV still going to be around in 3 years' time?
I think it'll probably still be around, but it won't have any elite players in it.
Right, you think the products will have gone backwards?
I think it'll go. Yeah, I don't think it's getting any better.
Really?
No, I think it's deteriorating over time, 100%. I think if, like you say, if a lot of these players do end up going back to the PGA Tour, which I think they will, because I think the pull is there still. The prestige isn't, like you said, they might have gone to LIV thinking, do you know what, we might start something here, and in 5 years' time it might be massive, and they're probably seeing now that it's not getting to that point and going, now's the time to cut our losses.
Do you think DJ will go back?
No.
I don't think he cares enough about golf.
No, he don't care. He don't care. He's there for the money. He's there for 13...
It's such a shame, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, people like him and Cam Smith, who were really good golfers and have dropped off the face of the earth, it's such a shame to have that.
At one point, you could have... When the PGA Tour was at its peak a few years back, just before LIV was coming into fruition, you could have looked at a major event and thought, there's easily 25 names I could pick out and they'd be in contention. And DJ was one of them, and Cam Smith was one of them, Brooks, Bryson, Patrick Reed, people like that who you think, you've gone to LIV for the money.
Of course. Rightfully
so, fair enough, we spoke about this a long time ago. But for what else? Because the quality of golf is miles off it.
Yeah, we said it loses. It, you lose nostalgia and prestige.
Yeah.
You don't, and no tournament that you win means anything.
No.
Obviously, you are going for the money, but like we said though, like if I said to you, mate, do you want to work 26 weeks instead of 52 weeks for triple the wage?
Yeah.
You don't care what it is.
I don't
do you?
care. Just
No.
don't care who I upset. Oh, I've upset someone on Twitter. I've got 100 million in the bank.
Yeah.
Fuck
Do
you.
you know what else has killed Liv?
What?
Partnering up with Rick Shiels. No, I'll be honest with you. I watched. I don't know if you've seen any of his videos. What he did with Peter Finch over the winter when they had that competition in
Now
Turkey.
that is something of Rick Shiels that I do watch.
Exactly.
Go back to what you know.
Yeah, go back to what you know. Don't go and try and play LIV Golf courses and get into matches with LIV Golf players, because it stunts the brand's growth when you're putting your player up against Rick Shiels or any other YouTube golfer for that matter. It's not just him, and it's a close game.
There's our caption. Rick Shiels is killing LIV Golf. That's
There
the
you go.
caption for the episode, mate.
Love it.
And it's just stunting their growth. Yes, YouTube golf, just like YouTube footballers, they try and get YouTubers on or social media stars or whatever. Why?
Do you know what's interesting though? Like his perception of LIV Golf. So like you've just gone, yeah, like Dustin Johnson fell off the fucking face of the earth. Only fell off the face of the earth because he's not on mainstream media television.
Exactly.
That first 2 seasons he won both seasons.
Yeah.
He won like the most prize money in a single season ever. Then obviously John Rahm's come.
Yeah.
But so he ain't gone anywhere. He could probably still play on the PGA Tour and make the cut.
Yeah.
But your perception of that, because
You
they're
don't
not
see
in
it.
your faces,
Yeah.
on Sky or whatever it is,
do you know
they
what?
fell off.
Right. What does LIV Golf going to TNT Sport in the UK? What does it do?
Well, it secures a bigger audience by default.
But does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because
it does,
if
'cause if it
you-
was on YouTube, people wouldn't have noticed it was there.
But if you think
Yeah,
about
mate,
it,
like I would go on YouTube live stream on Live Right, and there was like 15k watching.
Yeah.
but if you think
Like,
about
that's
it, right,
wild.
TNT Sport is not like Sky Sports. You pay extra for it. So if you've got a subscription to Sky Sports, which of course everyone does, then you're paying extra for TNT Sports. Who's going to go out of their way to think, I know what's going to drive me to buy TNT Sports? LIV Golf.
Yeah, it's
But I
not-
think a
it's-
lot of people
it's an
have
add-on.
TNT by
It's an
default.
add-on.
Yeah,
innit?
no, of
It's an
course it is, yeah.
add-on.
But it doesn't really, LIV Golf doesn't bring anything to TNT. It doesn't bring any extra
No.
eyeballs that weren't already there.
No, but they'll have negotiated a deal
Yeah.
to say, right, and we need to be on mainstream tellies in these key countries, and
Yeah.
that's what. It won't have even been a good deal, I bet.
No, probably not.
It'd probably be fucking $10 million over 3 years or something
Yeah.
shit, when the Premier League's like a billion
A
over
billion.
3 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we wrap up on sort of current news around golf, I've noticed Rory McIlroy started this season pretty well. He's in Dubai. He's
Got a couple of
currently,
his shots today, actually.
he's currently leading after day
Yeah.
one. Shot 500 in the Dubai
Yeah, Desert
Classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
Invitation.
So he
I
started
know
the season well. Just my final opinions on you on that returning player policy. Is there anything in there that you fundamentally disagree with about the $5 million donation to charity and getting no tour bonus money for 2 years?
Is it that?
No, because it's a punishment, isn't it?
Have I
It's
seen?
a punishment for going.
Have I seen it? Have I seen it right that he can't play in some of the marquee competitions as well,
I don't,
unless he gets an invitation or wins some events to qualify.
Oh yeah, you'd have to get there by ranking points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can't play in like the
The
John
10
Deere, the
key-
John
yeah.
Deere Classic.
Yeah, because
for
obviously when
example.
LIV came out, PGA Tour made 10 events, $40 million prize monies, and there were the 10
Yeah.
marquee events that you're referring to.
So
So
it's not-
he has to earn the right.
Yeah. So realistically, you aren't going to see him at the Tour Championship for about 2 years.
And he has to play well for 2 years.
Yeah.
And we know that even when Brooks went to LIV, he was dropping off on the PGA.
Yeah.
He'd have all Brooks cares about, mate, is getting ready for the majors.
Of course it is.
Like he's happy to miss 6 cuts in a row, but challenging the major.
Yeah.
He's all about the majors, and the golf. We've said before, golf is you're judged in golf on majors.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
He's got 5 of them.
I don't disagree with anything about that.
No.
Nah, not
Are
so.
you happy with the taking $5 million off them for charity as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
like
it's
you say, it's
nothing.
a drop in the ocean.
yeah.
Even if he didn't go,
Yeah.
why can't they give money to charity?
I agree.
They get paid enough. What McIlroy won 30 odd million
Yeah.
quid last year.
Yeah.
Who cares? Drop in the ocean. So.
All right, boys. We will see you back for the next part. Welcome back to part 2 of Straight Out of the group chat. We're staying on golf for this one, but we're going to talk about golf a little bit more closer to home. We're going to talk about...
Hang on.
Why have you just stopped that? That was a proper, sweet, smooth intro.
I know. That's why. But firstly, you two play... I missed our annual Christmas round of golf because I was away. You two played with a third-party member.
Yes.
Talk me through what happened.
Car crash. It was not good, was it?
Yeah, I hit a 60 front nine and walked off.
Yeah,
went
home. We literally finished the ninth, and he went, right, that's me, boys, I'm going to go. I was like, all right.
I was literally like, I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen enough to know that this round is not getting any better.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 2 hours of my life back.
That's exactly what I said to Dave, because Dave was like, oh, is he all right? I went, yeah, he just literally knows he's not playing well and doesn't want to spend another 2 hours wasting his time.
Yeah.
Waste my
drive home.
Yeah. And I came home, mate. I took the fucking tree down. I cleaned through all the house. I sorted out everyone's Christmas presents.
Yeah.
That was much more productive than me shooting. Because I would have, let's be honest, I would have probably... You know, I'm not saying I've done much better. I would have probably shot a 50 back nine or a 48 back nine when I got yourself together, hopefully. Yeah. It's still 110, so I might as well not play that back nine.
Mate, how was it so bad?
But I couldn't hit the ball, mate.
Off the tee, you weren't very good at all, was you?
But there was also some shots that were coming so far off the toe that they were just going straight right.
Yeah.
Wow. Because he even hit a couple of things where he was like, I've never seen you do that, ever.
Old Shanks and Bigfoot.
Yeah, it was
really...
But
then, weirdly, 48 hours later, played Forest Pines with my real mates. I played solid. at a much harder course. It was weird.
In
fairness, maybe you were too relaxed at that one.
When we played Pines, though, you played all right. You played all right at Pines.
Yeah, I'm 2 up and down, mate.
In fairness, you owe me the money for that round because I birdied the 18th.
Oh fucking hell! Have I not paid for Forest Pines?
So you went. If you birdied the 18th, I'll pay for your round.
Oh, really?
So, all right, I'll bet. And I birdied the 18th.
Do you know what we did say, though, while we were walking around that front nine? We were spoiling a good walk. But we were saying, look, we were talking about going away for your 40th and this like golf weekend away and stuff.
30th.
30th, yeah. And I did say, if we're going to do that, then in the sort of 4 to 6 weeks before
you got to play.
I'm gonna, because otherwise I'll just hate going. I'll hate dropping 250 quid on a weekend to shoot 120, 120. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna try and hit some balls, get out for a few nines on normal, go to the range. Yeah. Because I'm not going to fucking stink the place out because I won't enjoy myself.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to actually make an effort.
Yeah, gonna have to, aren't you?
I've played once since July, and that was when we played Pines.
When was that? November? December?
December, yeah. Just before Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've played since we played at Leeds.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't played a lot, have we? It's just, it's hard to get out nowadays. It really
this time
is difficult.
of year, it's really bad, isn't it?
I've got no intention to want to be out at this time of year now until maybe, because I know you dropped in the group Golf Boys, and I'm like, really, until Easter? No, not interested.
Yeah, I think
get the vibe
unless it gets a lot milder and there's no rain, then there's no point, because it's just horrible.
And on that brings me nicely onto the questions for you, which are more sort of local questions about us and our own golf game and stuff like that. So my first question is, winter golf, pointless or not? Is winter golf pointless?
I don't think it's pointless.
Right.
It depends whereabouts you are and what courses you play. I think it can be pointless around where we are because the courses are usually in pretty shit condition and you play in temp greens, temp tee boxes, which ruins the experience even more.
Yeah.
But I'm not against it completely. I think sometimes you do get a mild day where you think, actually, this is not bad golf weather.
Yeah.
You've got to pay a little bit more, haven't you? When we played Pines...
Yeah.
Decent condition.
Yeah.
In fairness, great condition. Greens were in great condition. But you're paying a little bit more because you know there's a drainage there.
Yeah.
You can't really go to somewhere like Normanby or Messingham or somewhere that's a bang average course and you're paying 20 quid a round when you know it's going to be shit.
What about the experience of winter golf in that you're fucking layered up to fuck so you can't swing properly?
Yeah.
Your hands are freezing. Your ball's covered in mud after every shot. The greens generally have got no roll in them.
No.
They're normally sanded at this time of year. Sometimes they're spiked.
The leaves eat your ball.
Yeah, you can't have a buggy because the ground's too damp. The experience of winter golf is what I find really challenging. Like, you've got to go out with low expectations thinking, I'm only going out to get out the house.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'd much rather do a sim.
Yeah, I don't mind a sim in winter.
Just to keep, and I know you said like about Easter, not getting out until like around Easter time for golf and that. I'd much rather think, yeah, let's do a sim for a couple of hours instead of going out for 4 hours and not enjoying it. Go do a sim and have a drink after.
Yeah.
And do that instead.
Yeah, I'm
especially that new place we're on about.
Yeah.
They offer it there or like where we've been before.
Next question.
Doing something like that instead.
Next question for you boys. Is your current handicap honestly really your true handicap? And the reason I've asked this question is, so my app, obviously, because you don't play much golf, your handicap index takes your best 8 out of your last 20 rounds. Well, the problem with that is my last 20 rounds stretch back over 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Right? So my app says my handicap is 12.6. Now, I guarantee you that is not really my true handicap. My true handicap is closer to 18, 19.
Yeah.
Bogey golf. That's my true handicap. So my question to you is what your handicap app showing you right now? Is that a true, real version of what you're playing?
I think mine's a true
I feel like I
version,
need to...
What is yours at the minute?
about 27.
So it's showing 27. So really from that means you should be averaging 98, going round a course in 98. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, so it's probably actually not. Yeah, it's probably better than it should be.
Yeah. What are you showing?
I've got to re-download the app.
Yeah.
It's
a good point actually when you think about that. I think mine's a little bit different to yours because you've got in that 2-year span, you'll have some really good rounds in there where you were playing regularly. Where I don't think I've ever really had that many rounds in my whole life. That have been of good quality. So mine is more there or thereabouts. But
you think your eight of your best 20 to get your index will have your 92 in, and have you got a 98?
Yeah.
And it'll have a lot of your ones around sort of 101,
103,
103s.
yeah.
It eradicates all your fucking 120s, 122, 118s. So, yeah, so your handicap is saying really you should be averaging 98, which you're definitely not.
Mine's saying 17.8.
Right, so that means that he's averaging around shooting 88. Which is not. We know he's not. We know he's capable of it every so often. Well, but that's not you. For me, that's not your true handicap.
This takes into account. I mean, I hit a 90 when we played at Leeds.
Yeah.
We played Prison Rules at Woolley the next day, which was I think a bit of a car crash for everyone. There was an 87 in there that I hit with you at Normanby.
Yeah, we know you're going to read out all the best scores. No, I could do that.
No, I'm just saying that I'm agreeing. I'm actually agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Because that one at Normanby, 18th of May 2025, and then July 2025 as well. But there's nothing. There's one round after that, but it's going to take into account a 94 from August of 2024.
Yeah.
Or it's going to take into account
a year and a half ago.
Yeah. So it's going an 89 at Ashby, September 2023.
It also takes into account fucking slope indexes as well, which it shouldn't.
I reckon my handicap is probably 24.
Down syndrome.
Oh. Yeah,
sorry.
So shooting 94s, 95s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah. I'd say that's fair. I'd say mine's 18, 19. I'd say yours
35.
is closer to 35, 36.
Yeah.
So, like, if we was playing match play, I'd have no problem you playing off 36 and getting 2 shots on every hole.
Yeah.
Because I'd have no problem with that, because that's equivalent to him hitting a 107.
Hang on. Hang on a minute.
What?
Do you remember when he said he was the second best player in the group? And now you're saying, 35.
I was in that moment.
That's why I'm wondering whether handicaps are better by just taking your average median score after 50 rounds or 25 rounds or whatever. So, yeah. All right, boys, that was interesting. Third one for me is, is this something you've noticed about your game? Because obviously you've played for 5 years, you've played for 20 years. Does better fitness equal better scores at golf?
Yeah, 100%.
So when you feel like you're in better fitness in that point of your life, you feel like you play better.
Because it's all about mobility, isn't it?
Do you reckon?
For me, what I found when I've played better is when I've got my hips involved, I've got better mobility, my swing.
Yeah.
So I think when you're feeling better and you're in a better fitness, in a better state, you play better golf because you're a bit looser. If you warm up, you do it all properly. You play better golf, 100%.
And that's how I feel like I play better in the summer, because I'm warm.
Got your shorts on.
Yeah,
less layers.
I feel more loose in the summer. I feel like I've got more of a backswing in the summer. Yeah. So what about you, Paul? In terms of does you having better fitness make you shoot better scores at golf?
Yes and no. I think a lot of mine is if I'm mentally on it, then I'll play well. fitness comes into it, like physical fitness comes into it. But for me, if I have a bad hole, and it's how quickly I can get myself out of that funk to not continue that. That's probably the biggest part of my game. We've both said, like, we all as a three have said this about my game, that if I'm switched on and I avoid making stupid mistakes and then don't combine them into a hole after hole after hole, I'll shoot well.
Yeah.
And if I'm in a good frame of mind, then I'll generally play well, regardless of. I'll fatigue towards the end, especially on hilly courses and stuff. But I think sometimes,
especially when the weather's warm, mate.
Yeah.
That's where I fatigue. I fatigue quickly. Like sometimes by the back nine, mate, if I'm walking the course, I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
If we're playing, it's 25 degrees.
Yeah.
And we're walking
Hard.
it. Yeah, you're flagging, aren't you?
Hard work, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
All right, boys. Last couple of questions. So, are premium golf balls worth it for players at our level? So we're talking your TP5s, your Pro V1s. Like, are we seeing a difference at our level?
I'm going to say...
I don't think it is. I wouldn't think it's going to change my game.
I'm going to say they make a difference, but I don't think it's realistic, and I don't think there's a point to us paying 45 quid for a dozen golf balls. So, like, some of the premium balls that I've got that you get off, like, say, TikTok Shop or something like that.
Yeah, like Pearl grade.
Yeah, the Pearl grade... and you're paying 20 quid for a dozen, and you've got a mixture of premium balls in there, great. I ain't paying any more than that.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Surely, what if the course is not very good, but you're getting a premium ball? Surely it doesn't make much of a difference anyway. Yeah. So, like, is it in that, like, getting, I don't know, an amazing engine then putting a fucking micro body on it?
A little bit, mate. I think you're playing for spin, aren't you? You know, and the best players in the world would still get spin on a fucking council course.
Yeah.
That's the reality. But I think for us, I think you're right. Like, I like to play with TP5s. Always play with TP5s for the last 5 years. It's more of a mental thing that I feel like I'm playing with the best ball.
Yeah.
Whereas,
that's for you. It'd be,
if I run out of balls and you might fucking lob me a fucking Donair, my head's like, I'm playing with a fucking rock.
And that's for me. Like, I like the Vice balls.
Yeah, the Vice are nice.
The dotted,
the speckle ones.
Yeah. I like those. And I don't know what it is. I find it quite difficult just playing golf with just a plain white ball with a branding
From
on.
an eyesight perspective, how it feels on your eye.
Yeah, I really struggle with that. So
I love a yellow TP5, particularly in the winter,
Yeah.
because I find it so easy to see down the fairway or in the rough.
Yeah, and I think playing with that, and that's one of the reasons you can predominantly find it easier. So I mean, we've had it multiple times where you're in plain sight, you know you've hit down the fairway, and you're looking for your ball, and you're like, where the fuck's that gone?
Yeah,
and if it's in a load of leaves and stuff, it's quite tough to find.
I'm with you though. If I'm being honest, mate, really, at our level, it makes no difference, mate. As long as I'm not playing with a fucking rock, even if I play with a mid-range TaylorMade.
I'm the same. I'm like that. Like, I'm not bothered about being a TP5 or being an expensive ball, but I won't play with a Slazenger or a Donny.
No,
I want to play with a Strixon, a Titleist.
Yeah, all the big brands do a mid-range slot for the market. Like, you get a dozen for like 13 quid.
You're more of a golf ball snob than I am.
Yeah,
but
100%.
I'm a bit of a golf ball snob.
Do you know what it goes back to though? It goes back to when I was playing really well, sort of 2019, 2020.
You played with that ball.
It made a difference, right? Yeah. Because you was hitting the green first bounce, and therefore you was getting a bit of spin. It felt softer out of a bunker, whereas when you're hitting a rock out of a bunker, a cheap ball out of a bunker, oh my god, I shit myself. I feel like I'm going to skull it.
Yeah.
But why? Because it's the same swing.
I think as well, right? Do you know if the greens are firmer in the winter, if you're playing with a premium golf ball or a better golf ball, even though it's going to bounce because the greens are hard, it's not going to bounce as far.
Yeah.
If you're playing with a Strixon distance, which is like a fucking bouncy ball, it could go absolutely anywhere.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, again, not really at our level, but you know, would you prefer to play a harder ball that's going to give you more distance off the tee, or would you prefer to play a softer ball for a bit of control around the greens? So for me, at the level I'm at, I'd prefer a softer ball with less distance because I prefer to have a bit of control. Yeah. Whereas with your game, you might be thinking, I want to smash this as far as I can get it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So yeah.
Do you know what's weird? Amazon have brought out a golf ball.
I know. It's meant to be decent. This recently on YouTube.
I found one the other day.
Shiels
did it.
An Amazon ball.
You know, on the back nine of Nornby.
Yeah.
I picked one today. Went, I reckon it's an Amazon box. Got the tick on it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they've got a.
Lost it.
I think they're about 20 quid a dozen, but they're meant to be decent.
Mid range.
Yeah.
Just on that, mate. I know you said earlier 45 quid, mate. Pro V1s are getting up to 55 quid for a dozen, mate. Like at our level, it's absurd.
Especially when you're going and you're paying 20 quid plus for a round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then a buggy.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And you're losing 3 balls around.
Just on the subject of that, it brings me nicely on to my second to last question. Are green fees getting out of control in amateur golf? And, and the reason I say this is, Forest Pines is probably the best course in our area before you go over the river to sort of Hull area. If you're playing it peak time, even in winter, you're paying close to £50 a round. Mad. It goes up to £60 in summer. Yeah. And then most of the ones over the bridge, like the decent ones, like Hessel Golf Club, Hull Golf Club, you're talking £60, £70 a round. Like, is that out of hand?
Yeah. Those kind of golf clubs want a certain clientele to play them courses. They don't want your average Joe golfer who hacks it around in 100 and whatever. No, I'm not talking about you, but they don't want your average Joe golfer playing Hull Golf Club. They want a specific clientele that they know they're willing to pay 70 quid a round and it not be an issue.
Yeah.
So the average hobby golfer, they can't play the nicer courses, but there's plenty of other decent courses that they can play for half the price and probably just have an even better time compared to playing there.
I agree. Do you know what I'm willing to, like, week to week, if you was playing golf week to week just around your area, mate, then I don't really want to pay more than 30 quid for a round of golf, right? On the flip side to that, if we're going away, I want to play Celtic Manor level golf courses because I'm away.
Yeah,
and
it makes you feel different.
Well, that's why I said when we go, I'd like to play, and we found one which looked really nice. I can't remember the name of it, and in the summer. For a twilight, it was 60 quid. Yeah. But it was top notch. Yeah. So somewhere like one where it's a bit of a higher end price range, and then one where it's an average price range that we pay normal. And then if we decide to come back on the way back, do a third, you can just play another average price again. So you're getting 3 rounds for really 2 rounds for what you're paying for one. Yeah,
like rounders, you can get on a course for. Messingham's like 22 quid. You might get on Normanby for like 18, 19 if it's late or middle of the week.
You got home haul that's like 36.
If you but
that's next level.
Thing, home haul is not 1.5 times better course than Messingham and Normanby, mate. And like Ashby Decoy, mate. We paid £37 for a twilight when we finally got caught not paying.
Yeah, that was a good time in life, though, wasn't it? I actually quite liked Ashby Decoy.
Yeah, it was alright, yeah. But generally, less than 30 quid for a knockabout, I'm fine with.
But look at what we paid at Leeds when we played at Leeds Golf Club. It was 30 quid for the round.
For the fastest. Oh no, the second day was the fastest greens I've ever played on.
The second day was
unbelievable, wasn't it?
The second day was what, 60 quid?
Yeah,
50 quid, something like that. Yeah. And it's don't get me wrong, nice course. I think when we went to play Prison Rules, it was almost a case of. That's when it changed because the fun kind of went out of it because it was so serious. Yeah. And they were rapid greens as well.
I don't think we even played Prison Rules, really. We couldn't even get close.
We stopped after 9 because it was fucking carnage.
I don't think I've still recovered one of the funniest things.
Oh, I know.
Like me on the 7th.
Yeah. I went on the 7th. No, that was funny. But like hole 3, when he was trying to putt, and I said something as he putted, and it went so far past because the green was so fast, and he lost his fucking head because he was like, "Fuck, I'm not talking,
fucking talk with the backswing."
And then on the fringe of the green where he had about 7 shots to try and get it up. That was
funny. That
class.
But strangely enough, that back nine played solid, mate. Yeah. I'm sure I ended up with like a 97, 98.
The back nine did. I think because there was. That's when we decided, fuck it, let's just sack Prison Rules off. And I was playing well the front nine. We sacked Prison Rules off and I played shit.
Got worse. Yeah. So generally, I think, these courses, like you say, charging 60, 70, 80 quid a round, I think it's a stretch. But like you said, they want to attract the middle classes. That's what they're doing. They don't want to attract fucking 30 handicappers. No. So you're right. All right, boys, last question on this before we go to a break. And we do some straight out the group chats. Bear in mind, when I ask this question, it's on the assumption that you've done the second one and then the questions about the first one. This will make sense.
Yeah.
Is breaking 90 harder than breaking 100? So,
Okay.
but for someone who, so for that question, obviously you've already broken 100.
Yeah.
Is it then harder to hit an 89,
Yep.
or is it harder to get your first 99? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'll let you answer and then I'll answer.
Well, I've never broke 90, but
You've
I
hit
could,
92 though.
but I've hit a low 90 and I've hit a high 90, and I would imagine it's much harder to break 90 than it is break 100. Because
How hard was it for you to hit that 92? How much better did you have to play to hit a 92 than you would do hitting a 99?
a lot better for me, because I had to. The main difference for me was keeping it in play.
Everything had to come together in one
Yeah.
day.
100%. As long as I can keep it in the fairway, I've got a fighting chance. It's when I start hitting it a bit fucking wild left and right, that's when it becomes a problem.
I agree with that. So my answer is, and the reason I'm saying this is my answer because it took me a lot less to break 100 and a lot longer time to break 90, because so much of your game has all got to come together in one go to start hitting 80s.
I'm not sure I'll ever break 90. I'll be honest with you.
Well, you might not now, because obviously we're getting older now, and
And we're
we
playing less.
don't
Plays
take it
often.
seriously. We
No.
don't take it seriously, but
So
I found breaking 90 harder than breaking 100.
it just
But-
it logically seems like it would, because, like you say, it's all got to come together to break that 90. 100, you can have a couple of bad holes and still be with a shout of.
Yeah,
of
no,
doing it.
but then there'll be players such as yourself where they might have taken 3.5, 4 years to break 100, but then within 2 or 3 months,
Just clicks.
they fucking broke 90.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I really struggle to take that next 10,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I'd say it's a lot harder to break 90 than it is to break 100.
Yeah. And I've only broken 80 4 times in my entire life.
Nah, no one saw it. Didn't happen.
Fuck's sake, you literally was at 3 of them.
Me?
2 79s at Skidby
No,
Lakes,
I don't believe it.
and my 76 at Messingham.
When was the 76 in Messingham then?
That was
Oh,
2021.
the
Oh,
peak somewhere.
Just after COVID, 2021. But going back to it, we were out, sometimes twice a week.
Yeah.
Once on a night, twilight, and then on the Sunday,
Yeah.
twilight Sunday.
Yeah.
Chipping. I'd made fucking chipping balls in my back garden on fake grass into a
Yeah.
bucket.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
When you get into it, and you get into that constant, you had a routine for everything.
Yeah.
And when you get into that, and you get into that frame of mind that I'm just going to play golf.
Yeah.
I'm going to play golf twice a week, and I'm going to practice, and I'm going to go to a driving range.
I was watching YouTube tutorials for hours. mate.
Breaking 90 when you're in that mindset isn't that difficult.
Can't be asked.
But when you go and you're playing golf once a month or once every 3 weeks or once every 6 weeks and you don't go to the range, breaking 100 seems like a fucking mission.
But that's the hardest thing mentally to get over. Is now we might play once every 2 months, and why are you expecting to hit an 89?
I know,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like you don't do
done no prep.
anything.
No.
If anything, you should be excited to be breaking 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't get out of that mentality.
But the thing is, as well, it's like it's such minute changes to your game that can help you break it as well. Like, for example, Callum, who's the pro at home horse, I
Yeah.
said to him once, like, how do you get out of bunkers?
Mhm.
And he just showed me a particular technique and a particular stance. I don't know if you noticed, I done a couple of bunkers at Normby when we played last.
got out.
And I got out first time, like
Yeah.
there was no issue with him, no bother.
Yeah.
And it's those little things there which stop you from getting like 2, 3 in a bunker
Yeah.
and then adding to your score. So it is literally, like you say, watching YouTube, find these little techniques, and then applying it on the course. And it is as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get
You've
those
got to be a
scores
student
down.
of the game.
Do you know
Yeah.
the biggest thing as well for all of us? This when we play golf, right? If we say, oh yeah, let's go play Norman Bay on Sunday, right? I know exactly what all 3 of us will do. We'll get to the course 15 minutes before. We'll rush getting our stuff on our
5
trolleys.
minutes before.
Yeah, we'll rush getting our stuff on the trolley. We'll pay.
Straight to the first tee.
Me and you will hit about 3 or 4 putts on the practice putting green. He's rocking up with a Greggs and a sausage roll. We're straight onto the first tee. No practice swing, no stretching, no nothing. How?
And then we wonder why we
And
play
then wonder
shit.
what? Yeah.
Then we duff it left.
And then
down
we
50
and then-
And
yards.
the first club you're pulling out is your fucking big
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah.
It takes us 3 or
Yeah,
4
yeah.
holes to get into it, and you're thinking,
I know.
"Fucking shit, what am I
It's
doing
mad,
here?"
mate.
And
Mad.
then, yeah,
Then you hit a beauty and you go, ah.
they may as well have 22 holes on the golf course.
I know.
4 to get into it, and then you're 18 holes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, boys, thank you for that. That is the golf chat over. We're just going to take a quick break and we're going to be pulling some sentences straight out of the group chat.
Cheers.
All right, guys, welcome back to Straight Out of the Group Chat. We are going to be straight out of the group chat. So, boys,
Let's go.
ready? So what I've done is I've scoured our group chat, which is now 6 years deep.
Isn't it?
Oh, God.
So
You were
scoured
deep in
some
a 6-year-old once,
sentences. And the question is simple. Who wrote this?
Who wrote this?
Yeah.
Mate, you might need to repeat that.
What?
He just ruined it.
Why did you say something that can't make the edit?
Yeah. Start again.
Right, okay. And the format is simple.
Let's
Who
go.
said this in the group chat? Okay, so this is 6 years of group chat. So let's
do
pull
like this
out
feature.
from any era. Okay, so first sentence with no context is Arteta booked for repeatedly leaving his technical area. The cunt does it 15 times a game. Who said it?
I did.
Bullets. That's recent. That
You
I
are
did.
correct.
Anytime the word cunt's used, I've said it.
You can tell by the way it's worded, but who it is. That's most of the
You're
time.
too polite.
I
Right.
just don't respond.
Well, there is that. Start calling you fucking Dave. Do you remember when he said we'll have to at him to get a response, and then me and you just put at Christian, at
Yeah,
Christian,
just
at
kept
Christian,
atting
at
him.
Christian.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
muted you.
All right, boys.
Standard.
Next one. It's shite, mate. Low energy. Audio on the camera is only 35 minutes standard.
Me.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Both said Christian.
That was me raging about my my editing.
That was. Okay. Okay, the next comment from straight out the group chat is Ekatike fucking 50p head.
That's
You.
you.
That is me,
Yeah.
correct?
I remember that. You should have scored
Yeah.
that one as well.
Fucking should have scored that.
Fucking hell.
Fucking dickhead.
50p head.
Right. Okay, next one is when AWOL from his parent club turned up on a short-term loan deal to a club in the northeast, promptly returned back to his parent club after diabolical performances.
That was you.
That was me.
Oh, do you know what?
What was that about?
That was mint. Those
was
descriptions
descriptions
on
of
the
each
football
of us from
terms.
in a football way.
Yeah, I mean that needs changing.
But I do think my add-on for yours, mate, was good.
I do think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
was
need
good.
to do that for the next one.
Yeah. So yeah, that was me that said that in the group chat.
What was that about?
I don't know.
No, me neither.
No one that was in the group chat.
No.
Next one is a much shorter sentence than the last one. So this comment is just 2 words. Pedo bull.
Oh God. It's got to be you, surely.
What do
Or
you
is it me?
think?
Well,
Might
it's
be
not
me.
me.
Might be me.
It's
it
not
me?
him,
Who are you saying?
I'm gonna go with me.
Christian.
It's me.
Is it?
Ah!
It could
Still
be him
do-
though.
Yeah.
That's why I picked it. 'Cause I
Yeah.
thought that could be
Yeah.
I
Christian.
should have stuck with you.
I mean, can we just say it's not actually true?
Yeah, disclaimer.
Class.
I work in a fucking establishment.
Any establishment.
No,
Just establishment.
an establishment.
Okay, boys. Next sentence from straight out the group chat is: "Don't talk to me about hairlines ever again."
That was you to
That,
me.
that was me. That was me to you.
No, it was you to
No,
me.
it was me
that
to
was
him.
him.
When he had that picture.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Class.
That was bad. That
Great.
fucking Willie Thorne.
Okay.
I used to love a waistcoat at one point. I used to wear them all
Okay.
the time.
Who said this in the group chat? It's always a challenge when I'm the only one with charisma.
That's probably him
Me.
saying that because he thinks he's the only one that's fucking charismatic.
Correct. It was
Can you
Christian.
do me a favour?
Yeah.
That picture what he's put on, can we just clip that on the pod and
Yeah.
just cover his face with it?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
No one
Okay.
believes it's me.
Next one is boring as fuck to watch. Hideous manager, cunty fans, and
Me.
had to spend 850 million to trust the process.
Me.
I hope they bottle it.
Me.
That is definitely
so,
him.
It's
So
obviously
obvious.
Bullis, that one.
Do you know what he should do? He should let the viewers decide who it is. I reckon they could tell after this point.
There's
Yeah, they
such an
should.
aggressive tone to some of my messages, aren't they?
Oh.
There is, mate, yeah. That was like when we set up the TikTok, mate, and we said you needed to relax.
Yeah.
Like you were getting into fucking arguments. with
Oh,
us.
yeah.
It was quite
Relax.
funny though.
Relax.
Rage
no, you're not
baiting.
getting a medal.
Rage baiting
Relax.
people.
Okay, this one, is quite a short sentence in the group chat. No, mate, I'd spank him up.
That's you.
That's you.
That is me,
Yeah.
correct. The context of this is Bullis said, Chris, would Christian beat you on a par 3 course if he was playing into foot golf holes and you wasn't? And I put, no, mate, I'd spank him up.
That's a great challenge, that, though.
I know.
That's
I
still
would
a great
absolutely
challenge,
do that.
that.
Yeah.
Imagine the putting. I could put from miles away.
I mean, not miles away. It's the holes are only about 80 yards.
I'd still beat him.
Okay, this next one's quite a long one. Okay. Good morning. I like dogging while dressing up as a woman. I also love cottaging with my gay friends to fund my sister's cocaine habit.
I don't remember this.
I love wanking to Teletubbies and bagpuss. I want to poison ravers with MDMA and castrate them, feeding their body parts to dogs.
This is our group chat.
Yeah.
This is in our group chat.
Yeah. It'll definitely need context, this.
That's like that group chat.
I swear to God it is.
Do you remember it?
I fucking wrote it.
You wrote it. I don't remember that at all.
Give him the context, mate.
So,
I'm not reading that out again, by the way.
so someone that I work with wrote that in a written piece that they did.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long ago was that then? In the group chat?
Recent.
Last
Was
month.
it recent?
Yeah, recent.
I don't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that at all.
Unless you've gone on, you've seen like 35,
And just
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
past
just
it all.
gone to skip to.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking
That is
hilarious,
brilliant.
That was one of his fucking
hilarious.
people.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
Fucking hell,
hilarious.
mate.
Okay, boys. Next one is.
Do you know what? As well, it got worse than that.
I bet it did.
So it said one of them said, "Hi, I'm Gluey Louie, the pre-packed prince."
Fuck's sake, mate. Some creatures out there, isn't they?
How do you do it every day?
I know.
Good God knows.
All right, boys. Next one. It says, "Nice one. Sounds like a solid plan. Would we play better if we wanked each other off? Just a thought."
That's you.
That's you.
The way it's worded, that's
Yeah.
you. 100%.
It's Bullis.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's when we last went on a golf holiday, mate. Someone was laying out the itinerary, and I said, "Hit some range balls, hit some putts, do some yoga, jump in the spa, have a wank, clean my clubs, and then hit a triple bogey." And Bullis put, "Would we play better if we wanked each other off? Just a thought."
I feel more relaxed, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Quality.
Oh, brilliant! I forgot I said
As always
that.
next time.
Yeah. I get a hot tub next time.
Okay, who said this? Verts is looking silkier every game. Fringpong is lively so fast.
Me.
Could be either one of you two. It's bland, so I'd probably go Christian.
Correct.
He's looking silky, though.
Yeah,
His touches and his passing a minute.
Okay. Next one is, sorry, I should have said Emi Martinez in my overrated list. He's a shit cunt.
It's got
Me.
cunt in it. It's got to be him.
It is him again, mate.
it is.
Anything with
It's
cunt.
anything with the word cunt.
I love that. I'd love to see your cunt list. Next time we
Brilliant.
come on the pod, can you bring your cunt list with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's long. There'll be a few.
Your top 20.
There'll be a few honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Next one, boys, is a short one. I'm a grower, not a shower.
You.
Yeah, you.
It's Christian. Quality.
What context did you get the context of that?
Yeah. So it was after the conversation where you was like, if we wanked each other off, would we play better? So Christian said, my night might need both of you. So I replied, what to find it? And he put, grower, not a shower.
Great banter.
Did the
Top
damage
man.
twice, did it?
Yeah.
Hey!
Not falling for that again.
All right, boys. This is the next one. We've only got a couple left, boys, and then we'll let people go. So
What out there?
sounds like the end of a team meeting.
Because they're still watching.
Yeah, we'll try and finish early. Give you some time back.
Yeah.
Give you some time back.
Right. Okay, boys. Okay, this one is. What happened?
Started laughing and went, ooh.
He's had some mad little sound effects tonight. Anyone when he was laughing, and he went. "Ee." Right. Okay.
It's all good
boys.
fun.
This one is ready. So fucking wank. So fucking wank. Team full of whoppers. Salah and Gakpo either can fuck off, both just want to cut in and shoot. I would love wingers who run and cross.
That's you because you're whoppers.
I don't know
Me?
about this. I don't think it's you.
It is.
No.
It's got to be you.
So fucking wank. Team full of whoppers. Salah and Gakpo can fuck off. They just want to cut in and shoot. I would love wingers who run and cross.
Mate, it's got to be. I say cunt.
Yeah, you.
I say cunt. You say whoppers. He don't swear. It's
Yeah, but
got
I feel
to
like
be you.
I'd say wank.
Nah, it's got to be you, mate.
It's Christian.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
It's the wank
So
that...
fucking wank
Yeah.
is very Christian.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
made me think it. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
So fucking wank.
Um,
Oh, God.
fuck's sake.
You got a good one?
This one is quite short. Your mum needs some work, and Daisy has plenty of moisture.
Why is Daisy get brought up in all of these?
This is from years ago. Mate.
Is it?
I know it's
I
not.
was going to say it seems quite
No,
recent.
that's recent, that one. That's you.
That is me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious though? I've put your mum needs some work. Bully's puts she needs watering.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I put Daisy has plenty of moisture, and then I've done the party popper gif and gone, hey, we're off 2026.
It's very recent.
It's very recent. Right, okay, boys. I think we're nearing the end. Okay, this one is he wouldn't notice. Too busy vigorously wanking. I bet.
Too busy vigorously wanking.
That's got to be him.
It's Christian.
Is it?
Yeah, he loves a wank, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Constantly in his
Yeah.
lango. That.
Too busy vigorously wanking. Who's that then?
Yeah. Okay. This one is. He hates it when people get offensive in WWE. Never mind UFC. He should have been heavyweight champion for years. He's a pussy. I'll tell him.
That's you.
That is me. We
That's-
was talking about Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar, mate.
That's you talking about Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
I remembered that.
Yes. Right. I think we've got one left, boys. Oh no, we've got two left. Okay.
Make them good ones.
Okay, right, okay. So this one is Arsenal have the worst fucking fans in the world. They're 5 points clear, coasting to a title, and they're getting on the backs of their own team
That's
at
you.
home when it's 0-0. Embarrassing.
That's
You.
That is me. I think it came up, haven't we?
You
just
did,
brought
yeah.
this up
Just
in
said,
another
we
pod.
said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Another
You
pod
pretty much
show.
said that, yeah.
Okay, this one, last one then, from straight out of the group chat. This is a comment from someone. Better ball knowledge, better at golf, biggest dick, funniest, best looking, birds for days.
Well, that's you again.
Is it you?
That is me, yeah. Of course it is. This is, for context, this is where Bullis was like, what are you better at me then? And I just reeled a list off. And then
And it's all
fucking,
lies.
yep. And then Christian fucking follows up with, he said, is this where you're picking out one truth and a bunch of lies? All right, boys, that's it. Shall we just flip to some predicted scores for game week 24, I believe. I believe it's
We haven't even
game
done-
week 24.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. Do we need to just have a little break while you do them? Has anyone not done 24?
I'll just do it live.
We didn't do 22, did we?
No, we didn't. 'Cause we didn't do any on that episode. Ironically, we haven't done a score prediction on the football episode.
No.
Hilarious.
I mean, it was about 4 hours long, that's why.
yeah, you're going to get that 2-hour pod out by Sunday? Fucking hell. Good luck.
I'll try.
No trying about it. It's got to be.
Are we good?
No one's going to die.
Okay, right. So match day 24 in the Premier League. It's probably happened this weekend because this comes out on a Sunday. So score predictions for Brighton Everton, please.
Desmond.
1-0. Brighton.
2-1 Brighton for me. Leeds United Arsenal.
0-2.
3-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. Wolves Bournemouth.
1-3.
2-0 Bournemouth.
Same 2-0 Bournemouth. Chelsea West Ham.
1-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Liverpool Newcastle at 8 o'clock.
Desmond.
2-1 Liverpool.
I've said 2-1 Liverpool. I think they'll just pip them. Manchester United Fulham on the Sunday.
I've got Man United 2-1.
Fulham 2-1.
Man United 2-1. Forest Palace.
Palace 2-0.
2-0 Palace.
Desmond. Villa Brentford.
1-1.
2-1 Villa.
1-1 for me. Last game on the Sunday. the 4:30 kickoff, which has probably just happened if you're watching this, because this goes out normally around 6 p.m. Tottenham, Man City.
1-3.
1-3, yeah. 3-1 Man City.
1-2. Man City 2-1. And then a game tomorrow night, Sunderland against Burnley.
2-0 Sunderland.
2-0 Sunderland.
1-0 Sunderland. All right, guys and gals, those are the Premier League predictions. That is the straight out of the group chat. That is golf chat. We will see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.